Pep Guardiola is trying to revolutionize football one more time. What I mean by that is, if you look at Donnarumma signing, it's really anti-Pep Guardiola football. When Pep Guardiola took over at Manchester City, remember, Joe Hart was there. And after one season, Pep Guardiola was like, no, you are out of the door. I want a ball-playing goalkeeper, somebody who is good with his feet. And they went and bought Claudio Bravo. Remember him? From Barcelona. That brother came and he was very good with his feet, but very bad shot stopping. It looks like every long-range shot was a goal. He was really awful. And after that, they went to get Edison. And Edison was more balanced, very, very good. And in the Premier League, he had like 7 assists for a goalkeeper. He can pinpoint the pass just like nobody's business. But now, in the last couple years, he's been really awful, especially shot stopping. Before, he used to be more balanced in terms of stopping shot and also playing the ball from the back. Now, he forgot how to prevent the ball from going at the back of the net. He forgot that he's still a goalkeeper and it's okay to touch the ball with your hands. And Pep Guardiola had enough. And going back to the old school model, because Donnarumma is a good shot stopper and he's horrible with his feet. It's the reason why Luis Enrique at PSG didn't want him from day one. Since he joined the club, he was clear. I don't want Donnarumma, he needs to go. And Donnarumma, of course, was amazing, especially in the Champions League. He helped PSG to win the Champions League because he was making amazing saves out of this world. Now Donnarumma out, they got Chevalier, and Luis Enrique is good. He's happy at PSG. Now, Pep Guardiola just bought Donnarumma. You ask yourself, why? Luis Enrique is from Pep Guardiola's school of playing the ball from the back. Same with Enzo Maresca, Mikel Arteta, and many managers who now copy everything that Pep Guardiola is doing. Well, we're going to see what's going to happen because Pep needs to modify his system. He needs to try to adapt him to the system. And that's why I talked about revolution. This is the new revolution. Are we going back to the old school goalkeeping? Peter Cech, Schmeichel, all those top, Van der Sar, all those top old school goalkeepers that didn't know anything with playing from the back tiki-taka thing. They were world class. They were Ballon d'Or level of goalkeepers. But in today's generation, Peter Cech is going to be called flop. He's going to be called all kind of names, but he's one of the best in the history of the game. So are we going back to the old school football, or are we going to continue with our tiki-taka? Because Pep Guardiola been showing people the way for the last 15 years. Everybody want to copy them. From the lower divisions to the top divisions, everybody want to play from the back. The problem with that is you force people who are not able to do it. And you have a lot of consequences of many goalkeepers just passing the ball to positions because they are afraid their coach is going to be mad if they don't pass the ball from the back. Pep Guardiola, this is the second time in few years now that he goes against his philosophy. Remember when he brought Erling Haaland? Erling Haaland was anti-Pep Guardiola because Pep doesn't like strikers like him who will be in the box waiting for the ball and all that. He wants you to participate to the game, tiki-taka, kind of flair, finisher. But he just realized that for years and years he couldn't win the Champions League anymore. He was losing finals, semi-finals, because the end of the day you need somebody to put the ball at the back of the net. He went for Haaland the first season, they won the Champions League. So Pep Guardiola probably realized that at the end of the day, the end result is the most important, winning trophies. And if you're gonna just play beautiful football without winning and conceding like stupid goals, it doesn't matter. That is gonna destroy your brand of football. At the end of the day, let go and win it. So Donnarumma is gonna be a very, very interesting case to watch in the Premier League. And I'm kind of happy because it's been really kind of boring football in the last few years because everybody copying Pep Guardiola, tiki-taka, 1,000 passes. We don't go forward anymore. It's just so boring for us, like old school football fans. So let me know what you think about Pep Guardiola and Donnarumma. Do you think that he's going to be the number one, or Trafford is going to be number one at Manchester City? You don't pay that kind of money to a goalkeeper to bench him. So I am assuming that he's going to be number one, but it's going to be interesting how Pep Guardiola is going to adjust his system to fit Donnarumma. Football, just like fashion, it goes in cycles. Nothing new under the sun. So at some point, you will see a different style dominating for years. And then you go back to the 70s and the 80s and the 90s and the 2000s. No style is going to be there forever. The end of Pep Guardiola tiki-taka is getting closer, in my humble opinion. I don't even think that he's going to be managing for the next 5 years. I think if he wins like the Premier League or the Champions League this season, next season he might take a sabbatical and football might go back to the old school style, and nothing wrong with that. And I think people are going to be happy to watch some kind of direct football, because sometimes the tiki-taka is kind of boring. Anyways, let me know what you think about the revolution of football, the revolution of Pep Guardiola now. Do you think that everybody else is going to try to copy and normalize the old school goalkeeping?